Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. So in the last video, basically we just expanded our kingdom. We've done a lot of defensive battles. We had quite a few people rebel. As vagabond units decided they wanted to rise up and created their own flag. And that actually wound me up because they basically did it about 7 times. I was like, why oh why do you think that that's a good idea? And that really bugged me. But basically, we managed to subdue them. We managed to get God of War. Sort of. We managed to get we managed to recruit. We managed to recruit the Wang Ho, Zhu Rong. We spoke about them. We managed to recruit Eugene. Managed to talk about him. Big things of that. And yeah. So in this battle, we are basically just continuing with that. Yeah, so basically we are just continuing with that. Yeah, I'm just carrying on. I'm just continuing from there. So yeah. So this should be one of the last videos of this one. We probably might do one more, but that will probably be about it. I think it'll be this one and one more, and then I think that will be about it. I'm gonna be loose soon. Yeah. So, like I keep saying, I really hope that you all enjoyed this content because I really did. Because, as you all know, I'm a massive, massive fan of the Dynasty Warriors series. As you can hear in my introductions and stuff, I'm a massive, massive fan of the Warrior series, and I have been since I was little. I've been a massive fan of them. And I've never really shown out of love for them because I've enjoyed them so much. But yeah, but I do hope that you've all liked it, and I do hope that it's all to your and it's all to what you are to what you like. We'll be able to. Yeah, so we have Majestic Fang. There you go. Sweet. Yeah, and I do hope that you all like it, and I do hope that it's all to what you like. But yeah, so anyway. Again, like I keep saying, if you like it, then please like, comment, subscribe. It really, really does help out the channel. Yeah, it really does help out the channel. So then I get, so then I can get my name out there, things like that. Just to help me, just to help, so I can do more, of this, more of, these awesome, gameplay videos and things like that. Right, I want people defending this space. So if I get you to defend there, defend there, and defend there. To be fair, I think everyone's come to attack me this time. Which doesn't help me a lot. Oh, my days. Pick up that catapult. On you. That doesn't help me. There you go, that's how you take out a base. That's how you don't defend the base. Not defend the base, but that's how you. If you keep dying. How did I come up with that? Because I'm a clever guy. I might be able to leave my catapult somewhere. I'll put it there, so then it can attack the then it can attack them. Hey, we defeated you on Shao. That's good. There we go. Managed to take out that. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the catapult. Catapult's wicked. Because it literally just here we go. I do like being this guy as well. I do like being Lu Shu. I think he's a good character to use. He has got lots of cool little abilities and stuff. That makes him fun to be. What makes him fun to use. And he has like random stratagems as well. Like he's a strategist, but he has raid. That makes him a strong general, and he's also got one of the strongest weapon in this game as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've done an alliance with He Jin's kingdom. Oh, here they come. Jeez, this is hard. Okay, that works. Yeah! Love that! Oh, my days! There you go, took down that. Took down that. Gotta take out catapult, then that can take down the enemy base quicker. So there's like 100 spot turrets here. So I mean, it just takes down them. And then whilst I'm defeating these guys, then it helps me out. Basically, the heavy catapult can take them out, and it's done. That's another successful defense. My weapon just looks so cool. I do like that weapon. Woo! Don't want you. There we go. Nice. Successful defending. Do some ultimate training, train up my forces a bit. Have I done what was it? Participate in an invasion. I've got 4 months, so I can participate in an invasion next turn. I think that works. I wonder if we can threaten the Zhonglu Kingdom. Ha! Yay! So there we go. So we've done a successful threaten. So we threatened Zhonglu's kingdom and they surrendered. There we go. There we go. So we successfully got all of Zhang Lu's men, I believe. Oh no, we just got Zhang Lu. Oh, that's disappointing. I wanted Hong Zong and everyone. Ooh. That works. My force is becoming pretty powerful by the look of it. Nice. We didn't participate in an invasion. Just we're focusing everything on battle. Increase happiness. Why not? There you go. They don't even seem like they want to even invade me no more. Huh. I think that's pushing it by trying to try and get them. Also, if you look on player info, you can look at acquired titles. There we go, and this is what I mean by acquired titles. So you can have a look at this, and then have a look so you can get all of these as well. And there we go. So you can do all of these as well, which is cool. So you can have a look and see where you are at. So yeah, so I've done quite a few. Everyone confess their love for you one time. You can get. Have 999 more materials. So I bet it'll be defeated. So you can yeah. So I'm going for the so as you can see, I'm sort of going for the benevolent rule. Yeah. So we have that one. Complete raids as well. So there's just loads of. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So there's loads of things that you can actually do. So it's yeah. So there's a lot of things that you can actually do, which is quite fun. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that you can actually do, which is cool. We got God of War. I just wanted to see if that was there, but I can't find it. I can't find it anymore. I can't find it. But yeah, so that's what that is. I just thought I would show you that, really. And you can cause some distrust between them as well. No way! It's a Mrs. Marshall! Do you know what? I was not expecting that. Oh, that's savage. Do you know what? I was not expecting that. I am not going to lie. That's savage. That's brilliant. Oh, this Hong guy's, do you know what? Yeah, we're going to go with Hong Guy. I'm going to use Yang Lu. I'm going to have Yang Rang Emperor, we're gonna might as well use you for a bit. Dongming, yeah, we use Dongming. We have Shampoo as well. Xingdarong. And yeah, there you go. I haven't actually used one guy that much in this one because I don't actually like his weapons. If I'm perfectly honest. But you never know. There's always time. There's always time to get better with things. I'm never gonna do that. Who do we have? Guan Yu, Hong Zhong, Shahodun. Oh, Shahodun's back. Oh, I thought we got rid of him. Fair enough. Whatever. There you go. Ah, surf's up, dude. As you can see, I'm not really attacking anyone. He's spinning around in a circle. I mean, that was brutal. And my Inferno's not going to work because there's no one there. See if I can get someone back in time. If we can get that off, then that works. Ah, here we go. Ah. Woo! There is an officer in this battle that we have not actually spoke about. So we will go over him. So that officer is none other than Xiao Ren. Xiao Ren is a officer of a stellar wit and great defensive capabilities. He was a fantastic general who served Xiao Xiao faithfully. Basically, he was with Xiao Xiao from basically the very... Oh, it worked. He was with Xiao Xiao from the very, very beginning. He basically helped Xiao Xiao actually set up his army. And done very well with that. Yeah, done very well with that. Yeah, he was known for being a defensive general. He was known for being one of the He was known for being one of the officers who would always protect the rear guard as well for Cao Cao's forces. He was known for that as well. One of his biggest defensive things was at the Battle of Fun Castle, where he was basically placed in charge of the defense of Fun Castle. And it was his job to defend it. Where he defended very, very well. The only thing that actually eventually broke him was the fact that the only thing that actually broke him in the end was the fact that the water attack from Guan Yu actually worked. And that was the thing that actually forced him to retreat in the end. But basically, there was a lot of battles as well. In the Battle of Chirpi, he basically defended the line for Cao Cao to escape. He held the castle where the supplies and stuff was, everything like that, and he basically held that position for for Cao Cao, where he held that position for Cao Cao to stop them from basically taking off their supply, from taking off their supply route and things like that. And he was one of the main people of that sort of thing. I really hate his weapon. Everyone's come back. Allow me to test your resolve. You're annoying me now. Ah! Oh my days, this army is doing awful. Oh my days, guys, this is not going well. This has not been a good defensive battle. I'm just throwing it out there. This has not been very good defensively. I'm guessing they're going to try and take that standard base, which works. There's Cao Ren. Yeah, oh yeah, back to Cao Ren. Yeah, so Cao Ren was basically, he was the cousin of Cao Cao. And basically he was when he was younger as well, he was always known for being a bit of a troublemaker. Always sort of winding up where they were, things like that, with Cao Cao. And basically he wanted to change his life around. And that's why he joined with the Han Empire. And basically joined underneath the Han to be a stellar commander and a stellar warrior, and that's why he was so disciplined as well, because he wanted to prove everyone wrong. He wanted to prove everyone wrong of being a fantastic commander. Basically, what he wanted to do. But Cao Ren is a very fantastic defensive general. He was even ranked as high as Grand Commander when he was with Cao Cao's forces. So yeah, attempt to capture the main camp. No, because that battle's really annoying me. He was even ranked to the rank of Grand Commander in the Kingdom of Wei. No. Yeah, he's even ranked to the height of Grand Commander. Yeah, and just a great general just throughout his military career. Huh. Someone from the rival thing of Wu, he basically called him a not that good of a commander, which is quite savage. What if we can raid? If we raid here, do you think that works? I'm gonna send out my boys to raid here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to send out these guys to come and raid. Ah, look, there's Leo Yu. Not really a famous officer, but I think he should be a famous officer. He originally started his military career underneath the Yellow Turbans. But basically, what happened was he was discovered by I've got all my things now. Cool. He was basically discovered by what's his name? By Guan Yu. And basically he was then recruited underneath he was basically recruited underneath underneath him to basically serve as his commander. Which he did faithfully. And then ever since then, he was basically with Shu through the beginning of when they had no land to basically the ends where they then found a land. And then he basically geez, we took that quick. And basically, yeah, he basically then defended Shu at the last battle of the of before Shu was taken down. Yeah, and he basically defended Shu through everything. And he was just a step. Oh, wow. Yeah, and he basically defended Shu through everything. He served them faithfully. He never backed down from any responsibility that was made from any commander. He did sort of argue a bit with Jiang Wei sometimes, but not that much. But Liu Hu was basically a officer who I believe should have been given a officer from the very should have been given something from the very beginning. And like a famous officer. But each to their own, I guess. Each to their own. But yeah, don't get it twisted. He was a fantastic military general, and he served from the very beginning to the very last. And he even tried to revolt and tried to take Wu into the next generation. But again, he was eventually killed when trying to retreat and rebel with Jiang Wei. So yeah. A fantastic military general and served Shu faithfully from the rise to the end. Ah. Go away, Shahadun. There he is. You're much stronger than I thought. There we go. So we're going to raid here. So the plan is we're going to raid this territory here. Basically, this is the base of where Hyun Jin has set up his main forces. So basically, the plan is we're going to raid here, and then yeah, we're going to raid this kingdom here, this territory here, and then we should be able to take out Hyun Jin in the next battle. Oh, I haven't got the thing. There you go. Let's try and keep taking it down. If we take this down, then that should be substantial. There you go. There you go. Haha. There we go. Your skills are simply magnificent. There we go. Activate recovery torrent. Leo Yu has poisonous mist. Zheng Ji has literally been a thorn in my side ever since the beginning. Take you down. Yeah, so then next turn we should be able, the next turn we will invade, we shall invade the kingdom of Hinjin, and should be able to actually take him down. theoretically. But what some kingdoms like to do when they detest a lord so much, they basically don't. They basically then set up their own kingdom. Someone set up a recovery time for that. Or has he got some sort of ability on? Well, not any longer. Not much longer. He hasn't. He's recuperate. Let's do that. One more should return. I don't know who that one more will be, but they have just about enough forces for someone to return one more time. So I don't know who that one will be. There'll be Leo here. Give up and face your destiny. Never! I'll never give up. Oh, what? Sing G's back. Hope your rampage ends here. There we go, and bang. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do double music. There you go. Nice, nice. So we took down that. Is it him down? Ooh, I got a sword. There we go. Nice. We're focusing on battle. Increase happiness. Why not? Oh. So see if we can invade Heejin's kingdom. We are going to use Quan though. We're going to use Quan for this because it's quite. Do you know what? We're using the boys. We're going full scale ahead. We're using martial strategies, the prefects, because this is a big, big battle. So we are going hard. Oops. Yeah, so we're going hard. Go hard or go home. There we go. There you go. So we got my strategist, we got the marshal, we got them all going on here. As you can see, the kingdoms are getting stronger because this is one of our last battles. The kingdoms have got stronger, and this is one of the stronger kingdoms. And he's in trouble. And I thought you were the stalemate of my army. Don't give him an inch. You know what? I'm going to leave that in your hands. I'm going to stop the enemy in their tracks. Of course it's Zhao Ren who's the, Oh. Because I haven't actually got it yet. There we go. Ow! Brutal. They're now basically finished. Because Inferno basically lowers all of their, Inferno basically lowers all of their things. There we go. Why didn't Jin use all of his army and use all of his officers? Use all of the officers that he could have at his disposal, because he didn't actually use the full things that he could use. Odd. There we go. So take that base. Another base has been taken. I haven't actually got enough stuff, that's why. It's not working. He literally has no more bases left. There you go. He literally has his main camp and nothing else. Have that on you. Oh, what? Call Shaho doing return. Aha! Try to jump over me? Have that. Ah. Ah. Not on you. Not on you. Oh, not on you either. Might as well get Heat Gene, I guess. Sorry, King DLC. There we go, so we wiped out the Heat Gene Kingdom. Oh. We got a little cutscene. He's just inspecting his kingdom. Quan? Oh, Yan lose it. Yeah, so they rose up. So Kai Yuenji's rose up, and Liu Yan has rose up. Yeah, because I was never going to. I was never going to. I was never going to recruit. I was never. I think I was never going to do it. I was never going to take down every single one. There we go. Do you know what? I might have a rest day. As if you're trying to recruit. We might do one last battle, but this won't be a defensive battle. So do one last battle, but defensive. And then in the next one will probably be the last actual will probably be the last video of this Let's Play. To be fair, because we got two smaller minor kingdoms to defeat. So we've got two smaller minor kingdoms to defeat, which is good. So if we begin battle. Who do you think you are? As if you thought you could take down the great Lu Bu. I mean, that's how you do it. It's gonna give me some random base. Base raid should activate in a second. We got a base. Oh, it's actually taking that base. I mean, fair enough. There we go. So we take that base down. Who does this person think he is? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Oh well. I guess. I'll do. We have a random base that we can't actually do anything with. There you go, so take that out. We can't actually recruit any more officers anymore either. I'm not actually going to get rid of anyone because they've all been fiercely loyal to me. They have all served me faithfully. Haha. Oh. I want to jump up and do it. Oh well. I was going to do the jumpy uppy one. But This area now belongs to me. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Probably always best to do that sort of thing. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, go and then I'll fight to the end. It's just fun. How is Shin still standing? You done well to still stand there. There we go. Take that out. Ah. Die. Ha. How many times do I keep coming around? As many times as it takes. Who's gone off over there, Ting Fang? No one's lost any forces. Nice. There we go. Successful defensive mission? Check. There we go. Nice. I'm now God of War. So as you can see, what happened was I forgot to save it, and then I lost all my things. So I did things outside, and then basically got all my bases back. In case you wondered why, I've just done the same thing. Anyway, so I'm going to cut the video off here. So in the next video, it will definitely be the last video of this. Because I'll take down Yuan Shao's kingdom, and then I'll take down the smaller minor kingdoms as well. But I'd just like to thank you all for keeping on with this gameplay and really and getting behind it. It means so much for me being able to play a game that I love and be able to share it with you all. It just means the world just to be able to share it with you all. So thank you all so much for being a part of it. And yeah, until next time, I shall speak to you all soon for the last video. Yeah, so take care everyone. Bye.